Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It's Maxine today. So we were just reading God's Word together. She hasn't sat in the chair with me in a long time. She usually sits on the floor in her little bed right here. And I'm always like, don't you want to lay up here with mommy? And she won't come up and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I grab her and make her lay with me. But not always. But today she just jumped right up here. I'm like, you just want to be by mommy. So we're going to the kitchen. So she knows we're going to be leaving this area. But we did sit for a little bit and read for our weekend study. So today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning. I hope that your day is going well. My day is going great. Got my cup of coffee here. I woke up and got to listen to a sermon today. Was encouraged by that. And then read a little bit, read my book. And then we went for a walk and it was a little bit sprinkling out. And I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can do this, Maxine. But we made it. We made our walk and got back safely before the rain. And then I'm like, okay, let's get moving with our day today. So it's going to be an amazing day. I've got some scripture. I went out to the scripture jar from Autumn. I was thinking, I'm like, Lord, what scripture do I want? So I went out and grabbed one from my jar that Autumn got me. And it says, it's from Proverbs 16:20. It says, whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. Ooh, that's very good, because what? Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers. When you listen to what God tells you to do and you actually do it, that's the hard part, right? That's not how it is, because our flesh doesn't want to. We want to do what we want to do. We don't want to do the right things, but when we do that, it says to instruction that they're going to be the one that's going to prosper. They're the ones going to be able to move forward, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. I think everything boils down to trusting in God, right? I was thinking about that. I'm going through a book I told you, and working through a spiritual healing book, and it was talking about any sins that you're aware of, and I was like thinking through things, and I'm like, yeah, I could have this and this, and I said, but ultimately, it's the unbelief. It's an antichrist spirit, because it's unbelief and doubt in God. But not believing, if you're questioning healing, why it's not coming, you're questioning relationship, you're having strife, you're having jealousy, you're having anything, any kind of judgmental, bitterness, any of those things, all of it relates back to doubting God, that God is not enough. That God, if you're dealing with insecurity, lack of things, poverty mindset, all those things, all of it boils down to unbelief in what God can do, right? So all those sins, everything correlates to doubt and unbelief. Not thinking God is enough, not thinking God can change your circumstances, not believing God can provide, not believing God can heal you, not believing that God can provide for you, all of it. And it's like that He can't give you the abundant life that you envy other people have, or that you see other people have, or think you deserve, or any of those things. You know what I mean? So it goes all back to doubting God. And I don't want to doubt God. Do you want to doubt God? I don't want to doubt God. But my sinful fleshiness definitely wants me to believe that I'm not worthy enough, and that I'm not, that's not for me. So you got to kick those thoughts to the curb and focus on the good things. So we're going to have an amazing day. We have got to make some food. I had to laugh yesterday because I was so busy with so many other things that I'm like, I got to make sure there's food for the kids, because I'm focusing on doing these other baked items for a person. And so then I'm like, I'm not forgetting, but just, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to make sure there's something here for the kids to eat. Where like a few months ago, I couldn't give the food away that I had. We always had too much in the refrigerator. I was throwing it away, and I was like, you guys need to eat. I need to hire some teenagers to come and eat. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, there's not enough in there. So it's all good. So I had to run to the store last night when I dropped Autumn at work, and I got milk Stephen is the only one drinking the gallon milk. And so everybody else will drink the lactose milk. So I ended up getting when I maybe stocked up, did I get 2 gallons, or maybe one was open? And obviously it's not getting drank fast enough. And so it's just one person. You know what I mean? And so it'll sit in there, and so some of it'll go, and it's like, so I need to either, if I stock up, so I got to remind myself, if I stock up and I'm going to get a bunch of it, I need to get the organic one, will last a whole lot longer, or just go and pick up a gallon when we need it. Because if I live far away and I had to specifically drive out to get milk, I would never take that mindset. We lived in the mountains. I would never just run to the store and get milk. I would never just run to the Dollar General and pay $5 for a gallon of milk. I wouldn't do that. So I would always stock up because we live further away. Well, now it's like a minute down the road. It's like 2 minutes down the road. Actually, Publix is 3 minutes down the road. But I always have to go that way because I have to drive a child to work. So I'm literally right by Aldi all the time. So it's not like there's ever like inconvenience, you know what I mean? So I need to just do that. So I got some milk, and then I picked up 2 loaves of bread. I just made bread, but we're having grilled cheese with that today. But and then we had some yesterday, but I'm like, I need to make sure that I just make sure I have that in there, because life is getting a little busy around here, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. So focus today: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Make sure there's some food out there, which I'm going to have, and then we're going to do some projects, smaller projects. I want to show you my shell picture on the wall, and then I also need to glue a couple shells on there, finish that up, and then I don't even know what else. I got a list of things to accomplish today. I just want to bring you along because I enjoy bringing you along. Want to encourage you in your day. I know you're probably at home sitting there, and I don't know what your life looks like. Maybe you're in the throes of raising children, or maybe your kids are all grown up, or maybe they're out of, I don't know. Everybody's in different phases and stages of life, and so the beautiful thing is we can come together to encourage one another, and that's what I hope to do every day, and share you a little glimpse of my life and what I do and just how it's going. And okay, let's just do it. Maybe it's not a great day, maybe it's just whatever, but we're going to press through and just enjoy it, no matter what it is. Just enjoying making. That's my favorite thing, is to, I love making food. I love making food. I love making it for people, and that's good. That's a love language for me. So we got to go in the kitchen and make some food for those loved ones. So you ready for a great day? All right, let's go. Okay, first things first, I just came to my kitchen. I have these plastic lids, and I was transporting my muffins in them, and so on the package was written the name of the muffin. So I was like, I can just make sure I put the muffins back in there, but I think I'm going to use bigger containers because I have to give bigger amounts. And so I'm like, how can I get the permanent marker off? So I looked up a Google, and I was thinking, in my head I was thinking alcohol, but they said to take dry erase marker, and it erases it. Look at it. So watch this. Can you see that? Okay, so it says banana. Watch this. You go over top of it. It gets rid of the word. What? And then you just wipe this off. I think my marker might be done by that time, but look at that. Oh, is my marker going to get yucky? What? Look at that. And then just wipe it off. Genius. Look at it. That's genius. That is genius. It's weird because the permanent marker actually left like you can see the word. It's almost like it scratched the plastic. That's so weird. Okay, so this is going to make this one die. That's what's going to happen. You're going to use your marker up. So don't use your marker for anything else. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay. That's okay. Grab a color you don't like. That, because I tried alcohol and that didn't take off. Maybe a fashion cover or something, but I don't have any there. Girls might have some of that. Look at that. That's genius. Okay, I'm going to go get another one because I see I'm going to go through them. All right, so don't do that if you don't want to go through your markers. My markers are kind of getting yucky, and so I need to, let me see. I need to, no, that one's dead. Use them up anyways. So that worked. And that was like a brand new one. That is just the coolest thing ever. Just erase with that. But you're going to lose your marker, so remember that. The marker's going to be gone. Okay, but that is what I need to do right now. Just get these words off. Well, that was one job done. That's awesome. Throw my 2 markers away. All right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to revitalize our kombucha. I haven't done kombucha on my channel, maybe way back in the day. I'm just thinking, I used to make it all the time in the mountains. I just got a box of tea here. Open up. I think it was the mountains was the last time I made it. And then we moved here. I know I didn't take any with me here. And then Jaden, maybe the first year we lived here, she wanted to try making kombucha. Is that that's like a big tea bag, family size. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, I had to adjust this here. So what I'm going to do is, so Jaden got, let me add this in real quick, 1 teaspoon. Let me talk in just a second. Let me add 1 teaspoon of tea.
Sure, 10 minutes.
Okay.
And we're starting now.
There we go. So anyways, Jaden I got her kombucha. And so back in the day, you had to get a SCOBY, which is this thing right here. To me, it looks like a placenta. It's gross, I know. But anyway, it really does. And so you used to have to get it from somebody that had it. So I had one from my girlfriend. I think in the mountains I had gotten one from a friend that had it. And so it's like because when you make one, it makes multiple scobies, so you can just share it with people. Kind of like sourdough starter. And then, but now you can buy it on Amazon. So I bought her like the whole kit. All right, battery died. So kombucha homemade, I think, is different than the store-bought one. I'm not a big kombucha person. I don't really like fuzzy drinks. I do, but I don't crave them. That's not something I crave. My husband really likes it because he likes the bubbly soda. He's quit a lot of his soda drinking, and so but he does enjoy kombucha. But kombucha is so expensive. So I used to make this way back in the day. He drank it all the time, and then it's different than store stuff. Like to me, store stuff tastes more bubbly, more like vinegary to me, where the homemade stuff is a lot smoother. That's my opinion of it. So maybe my girls, like I know Jade and Brooklyn like it, they like buying the bottles at the store. They're like so expensive, like $3-4 for a bottle. But they're young. When you're young, you can spend money on kombucha. When you have kids and a family to raise, you gotta pay for the kids, food and water. So you make your kombucha. So you can make it for like pennies. So what I need to do is this has been sitting, I saved it. This is the SCOBY for years. So I'm going to kind of wake it up a little bit first before I even attempt it, which is a good thing because I realize I do not have a big, you should use a big like a gallon jar container, and I don't have any. I don't even have any at all. I'm thinking, I know Jaden probably, I'm sure I just gave Jaden hers back, but I just don't have it. So I was thinking I'll use my Jello container. It's a big one. I'm like, I can do that. It's just a big opening. But I'm like, this one's sure that I can do this because I need to wake it up first. And so I opened my package and it's family size quart tea bags versus individual. So little ChatGPT says put 1 teaspoon in there, let it steep. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain it out. And then I'm going to add some sugar to this. So I'm just going to get mine rolling because it needs to make sure that it will basically grow, which is crazy. So this is a SCOBY. SCOBY is some kind of colony of bacterial something. It stands for something, but it literally looks like a placenta. It really does. And it's very vinegary. It's very good for you. It's like one of those fermented things that's like for your gut health. So it's there. I mean, it's all in there. Kind of yuck. It's brown spots. They say that's normal as long as it's not colorful. So that is a good thing. So we're gonna revitalize this. If I put it in here and let it go again, it should make another SCOBY. It literally makes more SCOBY. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna do this. Let it sit. I got 6 more minutes, and then let me go get it says to strain through a fine mesh kitchen strainer. Ooh, like the thing I got rid of. Do I have that still? Remember the little sifter? But the other one, do I have that? I got rid of to replace it with the sifter. Let me go look. Of course I got rid of it. I could put it through the little sifter, but this might work. This is for my juice. So I'm gonna see if I can do that, but I gotta let it sit and steep for a minute. So hold on. All right, so we're gonna see if we can strain this in here. Let's see if this works. Did that get it all? What else can I use? I don't have any coffee filters in here. Let's dump this out. Didn't get all of it. Let's do the coffee filter here. Okay, that did it. Okay, then you gotta add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, we just have to let that get to room temperature and then we'll add the rest. I'm gonna make my coffee for tomorrow. Might as well get that done now that I have the filter all clean. Pour that in. This to me is one of the best things that I do beforehand is making your coffee and then programming it to start. So when you come down, it's like, oh yeah, coffee's ready. That's a beautiful thing. So we always auto, it'll come on. This is great, perfect. And then you know what I found? Remember when I said I threw away the list of my juice? Right here. You know where I was? I put it, why, I don't know. In my cabinet over there, we have like little juice drinks. I have my tea in there. I have vitamin C that you can add to water. It was sitting right in there so I could see it. So I'm gonna put this in my cookbook because now I keep my cookbook right here. And this has all my current recipes and new recipes. So that is gonna sit right there like that. Okay, that's good right there. What I'm gonna do now, that's kind of cool for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do I'm gonna think on food, that's gonna be our next thing. breakfast. The kids said they would do eggs and with sausage. So I pulled out some sausage, and I actually have Canadian bacon, which is, it's not ham. Somebody said it is Canadian bacon. I just put that in the pan with the lid so it can thaw because it's frozen. I'm just gonna cut it up with a pair of scissors. And then we're gonna crack some eggs. And then this, we're doing meatloaf tonight. The pizza. Oh my goodness. It was well received. So I filmed a snippet here of me making it. I went for a walk. It's so sweaty eyeballs. The temperature is like 100 degrees, sweat. And just hot. It's gloomy and doomy outside. Usually Florida is sunshine. I don't even know what the date, it's like Tampa, which is, we're considered a suburb of Tampa. I'm gonna say it's 330 days of sunshine a year, something like that. It's very high, okay, whatever it is, it's in the 300s. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's normally always sunny here, always. Now we lived in the mountains, and it always rains in the mountains. So we're used to doom and gloom all the time because it always rained. You just had rain. We live right in the escarpment, and those clouds would come and just drop water. So it's not rare. It was more rare to see the sunshine. Not that it didn't sunny, but it was more, we saw rain all the time. So when you move to Florida, it's mostly sunny all the time. And so it has been so gloomy since Greg and I were sitting there last night in the pool trying to figure it out. We're like, when is the last time it has been so sunny? And I feel like it was like last week, like, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday. So it has been a long stretch of gloomy weather. So it's just a week of rain right now, and that's okay. So even the kids are like, it's so yucky outside. I'm like, I know, but it's just muggy, hot. It's like 100 degrees, and it's only in the 90s, but it's just that real feel. It's just mug, but it's just gloomy and doomy. So it just doesn't look very, called gloomy, the gloom and doom day. It just doesn't look amazing outside. So I said all that to say, I don't even know, but oh, pizza. So I went for a walk, and it was so sweaty. I came back and I wanted to get it made real fast and put in the oven so I could go swim for a while. So I made theirs on pizza. I made one for myself because I'm like, this looks really good on a tortilla. It was delicious. I thought for sure the kids were gonna be like, ooh, barbecue sauce. They loved it. They loved it. I cut the pizza, and I took out the piece for Jensen. The rest, it was Maddie and Steven. That was the only other two. And so it was very good. They said they liked it. So I'm like, yay on the pizza, because, you know, it's like they get to the point where they just eat cheese pizza. That's all they like. They don't like the supreme pizza. They don't like any meat. They don't want pepperoni on it. What? Who? What? And so I was very happy to know they loved it. And I liked it too. I'm not a barbecue person at all, and I don't normally like barbecue sauce, but that was very, very good. So winner on that dinner. I think there's maybe one piece left in the refrigerator. So good. So anyways, dinner tonight. We're doing meatloaf because I have one that's just been in here since March 26th. I'm gonna throw it in my slow cooker so it can cook. This one is made, I know it smells delicious. Oh yeah, this one of my viewers gave me the recipe because I love meatloaf. I grew up that. If I had a comfort meal that my mom made, it would be meatloaf. And I don't even have her recipe. No, I know, she never wrote it down, but anyway, she would use oatmeal, eggs, and she would use ketchup or barbecue sauce. For whatever reason, I love that. She had it with baked beans. I didn't really like the baked beans, but that and box au gratin potatoes. I still remember that. Like, I'll still go home, my mom's gone now, and I wanted her to make meatloaf. That was probably my favorite meal, which is strange, where no one likes meatloaf. It was never dry. It was just delicious. And then you have it, cut it cold the next day. Anyways, my kids don't like oatmeal. They don't like meatloaf. And then they'll eat it if it's like, okay, I made a cheeseburger one time with cheese in it. They like that one. Okay, then I love it. But this, one of my viewers gave me, basically it's an Italian meatball because you use tomato sauce and Italian seasonings and Parmesan cheese in it. It tastes more like a meatball. So they like it. So thank you. I put on a sticky note. I don't even know who gave it to me many years ago, but very good. So then they like it. So I'm going to put this in our slow cooker. So I'm thinking that will cook. I'm going to make mac and cheese with it today because today's our Wednesday when we leave. So I'm going to do that. That's going to start cooking. Breakfast. This, I'm going to chop it up with scissors, and we're going to do eggs. Let me get a bunch of eggs out of the refrigerator. I had to put eggs into our egg container and use those up. So now I'm going to crack a bunch of eggs in here. So over here, I'm going to take my little, I'm just going to chop these. I'm going to make this easy on myself. Use a pair of scissors. Scissors are our best friend. I remember back before the internet, we used scissors for everything, for cutting pizza. for cutting kids' food, they were just way faster to take something and just to chop, 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 chop. So, yeah. I always tell people use scissors. So we have this and I have this Canadian bacon. Look at that. I'll just chop that up. I'm gonna wait for my butter to melt and then I will do that. I've had this can of biscuits in my refrigerator for a while. It's the end of May. We're like June a couple days over. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. I just need to make them. We just need to make them because I didn't, isn't that funny? Back in the day, these would have went right away. They have not. One of those things that I was gonna do like barbecue. I think I was doing meatloaf like it, or smoky barbecue bacon cup, something like that, but we never did. That's okay. Oh yeah, it'll still be good. So I'm thinking let me make these for today. They're gonna be a little bit, just gonna get sticker on me. Let me put these in here. Ooh, is that gonna make it? Do I have to, can I just stick them next to each other? Let's see. I don't want to have to use my big oven. I really don't have to. No, we'll make them fit. There we go. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put these in the oven. Hey Google, I'm using a spatula. Works a whole lot better here. Okay, let me do this. Put some salt and pepper in here. This will be great. I won't add any cheese in case Jensen wants some. He's not a big, he likes eggs, but he doesn't really like this eggs with everything mixed in. He'll eat them, but he'll have other things. I'll probably make a smoothie as well because I have the ingredients for it. Yeah, I like using this like heat resistant spatula. Why don't I used to always use that. This works better. It clears the pan better. Look at that. So this will be good. This will be breakfast with the biscuits. And then I'll do a smoothie. I want to like add more eggs to it, but I feel like, is that gonna be enough? It's a lot of meat mixture. It'd be good, right? I'm like, I want to put more eggs, but I'm like, I think that might be enough. We'll see. I'm gonna add a few more. Okay, it's a mother's instinct. I feel like I needed to have a few more eggs. That's okay. That feels a whole lot better for eggs. Perfect. Scrambled eggs, done. Put the lid on that. Good to go. Got biscuits. Okay, those will bake in there. I've got water boiling for macaroni and cheese. That's something else I have to make as well. Let me get out, because how are we gonna do that? Well, I gotta think about that one because we're gonna be gone today. I need like, once in a great while I need a smaller crock pot, mini ones, like once in a great while, but I don't want to have to wash when I get, the problem is if I use a crock pot, I'm gone today, and when I get home, I would have to clean out that crock pot. You know what I mean? And no one wants to clean a crock pot when they're tired after Wednesday. So let's do them, and we'll do them in, so I just do them in a container? We gotta bake it a little bit though, right? Let me go get 2 glass containers. All right, we're gonna do some mac and cheese here. So I normally never put butter in here. I put some butter in here. I have got, right here, we've got the cheesy cheese. I feel like this is gonna be a lot of cheese, but that's okay. Usually I can do about half. I have to remember nowadays, now that we have such smaller families, to freeze this in half-size containers. I don't need this big giant one. I have to remember that. You know what I mean? But that's okay. This one is Daiya liquid cheese. Daiya liquid cheese. So this is, it's great. I buy it cheese sauce in the, I think it's $5 for 3 of them. So this is actually really good. And it makes great mac and cheese. Don't use a fork, use like a spatula to get all that out. Okay, so then for us, here we go. What I'm gonna do for mine, someone told me to add mustard to it. I did that, it's very good. That's about it. This is much smaller. And then I'm gonna add some onion powder. Oh, there's no lid on this. Okay, onion powder here. Grandma's chicken bouillon, because that really does make all the difference. Not only a little bit to this, because this has a little bit of its own flavoring in it. I'm gonna add garlic pepper. That's what I got. And this milk. question always arises, which one, how much? I'll get this right eventually. So I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. I put the cheese on top, I think. So this, just stir it. Got 2 different utensils. This will be delicious. And then I'm gonna bake it. If you want really cheesy, make sure you liquid. It's probably a little bit too much milk, but that's okay. It'll make it creamy because I'm making it so early. It's only 9:30. But I'll bake it, and then as it sits, it absorbs. You know what I mean? So that's quite all right. So this has still got a big chunk of cheese in it. So I will stir this a few times in the oven. And then I'll put my cheese on top after, I'm thinking. Let me do that instead of right now. All right, so I'm gonna put these in the oven and let them bake for a little bit. That liquid will get absorbed, and then I'll add some cheese to the top. And then take the lid off, let it get crispy and crunchy. You know what I mean? Okay, that'll be great. Let me put these in the refrigerator for after. Okay, kombucha is ready. So this you gotta let get to room temperature, otherwise you'll kill the SCOBY. So now, I am just going to, the starter, so you gotta go over here so I can see it. Put the starter, you can touch this, wash your hands really good. All right, the SCOBY might do well. I'm gonna believe it's gonna do great. I hope it's gonna be great. So the problem, it takes 7 days. So now it's gonna regrow a SCOBY. So I'm gonna leave this in here. Normally I would cut this, but I don't want to cut it just yet because I could probably get a smaller cloth. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put it in my pantry over there, and let me set a timer, a reminder for 7 days from now to check it. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in my pantry. It's just gonna go like this, so I'll see it and just know it's there. You don't want to cover it with like a tight fitting lid because you want it to breathe, but if you don't cover it, fruit flies will find that because it's like vinegary mess and vinegary smell, and it will get in there and lay eggs in your SCOBY. Kind of disgusting, I know. So, okay, I got eggs and sausage done. My morning is going good. We have got meatloaf is cooking, mac and cheese is done. I got kombucha done. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is my lunch, and I've got to grind some coffee. Should we go grind coffee? Or should I make grilled cheese and tomato soup? If I get the grilled cheese and tomato soup done, I can literally just set it over here and get it rolling. We can do that, right? We can do all these things. Let's just get it done. Let's get the food done so I don't have to do any more food. Let me get out my tomato soup. Yeah, I'm looking at my recipe. The last time I made this, I needed like a little bit more because the kids like it. They like this, and I think I have about a loaf and a half of bread. So I'm thinking tomorrow is gonna have to be my muffin making day. So I don't know how my day will roll. I have pizza crust, so I know I can make pizza crust, but I just want to make sure there's enough food. You know what I mean? So let's double this recipe. It's so simple. Kid-friendly tomato soup. This is my first, I think this was my first blog post. On my blog, I'm pretty sure this is my first recipe I even posted. I was super excited to post it because I was like, it's kid-friendly, because there was no kid-friendly tomato soup. Everything was like chunks of tomato soup, you know what I mean? So, all right, this is this 2 cups? That is 2 cups, isn't it? Okay, so let me add all the stuff in here. Just put it all in here and mix it all up. It goes together very well. Did you guys see that? That's bad. That's bad. You don't want that big of a chunk in there. Okay, so I'll probably add more milk, more than likely. Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's not good. We'll see. Let it break apart. That was a big chunk. I was like, ooh, that's all good. Beautiful thing is, I'm not worried. If it tastes too much, I'll add more milk. That's your case. So let's get our bread slice thinner, so I got a little bit more left. That's how I do mine. I do them real quick, and then I put the bread down, and then I go put the cheese in afterwards. Okay, not bad on the flavor. I can taste a little bit, so I added a little bit of sugar to take away the saltiness, and I added a little bit of milk, so it's good. Just don't pour the bottle over your stuff, and that won't happen. All good. Okay, so that is going to be lunch, grilled cheese and tomato soup. So we'll let that cook there. I'm going to wash these dishes here. We're still doing great. So since who knows who will be eating here all the time today, I'm gonna wrap these sandwiches up right here like this. And they can just take and eat them, and I will set them in this container just like this for today. This works perfect. My kids love grabbing these. It's like having grilled cheese on the go. So this is good. I'm gonna get the next ones going. It's great. This is perfect. Today's feeling a little better, having breakfast, lunch, and dinner done. That's a good thing. Yesterday I was busy making cookies, so I had to focus on that. But this will be nice. Everybody will have food all day long. They may eat tonight, they may not. It depends on what they have at church, because it is their like move up where the teens all go to the same. So like all my kids will be in youth this year, which is cool. I have a senior, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. That's pretty cool. So 4 of them go on to youth, which is awesome. So I'm excited for that. So I don't know, I'm assuming they'll have something like pizza or something tonight, but we'll see what they end up doing. Awesome. Extra. I'll get some for Jensen here. He only wants 1. That'll be perfect. Put his cheese away. Doing great. This actually gave me more than I anticipated. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 10 grilled cheese regular and 2 with dairy free. So that's actually perfect because, like I said, tomorrow's my baking day. So for muffins. So if I don't have to stop and make lunch, the better. And there's eggs here left over. So I'm good. Like breakfast is done for tomorrow. Lunch will be done for tomorrow. The soup, we'll see if they eat the soup. If they don't eat the soup, I'll just double my recipe. I'll add more tomato. We'll just have a lot of tomato in it. It's good. So, yay, food is done, right? Except the mac and cheese. We're gonna have mac and cheese and the meatloaf. That's a good thing. Let me clean up my mess here. Okay, I'm back. You didn't even know where I went. I went upstairs. I had to fix the girls' toilet. I think it's leaking, or I know it's leaking, and I think it's the piece that needs to be replaced, but I cleaned it real good to make sure that wasn't the case, and then we'll see if it still leaks. So mac and cheese, look at this. Look at that, absorbs so well. Look at, oh, perfect. This is actually perfect. Look at that. That right there is good mac and cheese. So kind of stir it to get the big chunk in there, mixed all up. That's that's actually perfect. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, that tastes good. So now I'm gonna add this cheese in there. I'll mix a little bit in there, and then we'll add some on top. That will cook the top of it. Let me see this one here. It tastes exactly the same. This one's the color, obviously they gotta add color to the fake cheese, but it looks and it tastes like it. So I'm gonna break these apart here because I got a lot of slices. Let's kind of stir these in. Okay, I'm gonna high bake that just for about 5 minutes, and then it'll get that top nice and brown and crispy. And my dinner, my work is done, which is awesome. So let me put this away, clean up my mess. Okay, I don't even know what got filmed today and what did not on my microphone. It's weird. It seemed like it was real low, and I'm like, that's weird. Maybe it's super quiet in here. And it was a red light in the back. Ugh. So hopefully you can hear me today. If not, I'll just go with it. So I'll refilm what I thought got messed up. So I'm gonna show you my shell picture today. We're gonna work on that. The food is done. The mac and cheese, I shut the oven off. It's nice and browned on top. It'll be great. So something that I got sent to me were some smart glasses. And so I thought these would be a whole lot of fun. Practical for some things and probably a lot of fun for my kids. And so for me, I use my big giant camera here when I film at home. Some people go out and use the big cameras when they're filming places. I do not. I had a small little camera that I always used filming everywhere. It's a lot like weird, like when you're carrying a camera around doing things, and so it's a whole lot easier to film with your phone, which everybody pretty much does. And so for me, this is what I film when I go out. I use this, and I even use it at home sometimes. It's just not as always as convenient as using this. And so, but sometimes like we're at the beach, I don't want to take my phone because I don't want to risk dropping my phone in the water. And so, or like just one more thing to carry like that. And so I thought these would be really good for this. Now, mind you, they don't, it's one of those things you put them on and you're like, definitely not aesthetic. So my kids put them on and we laugh, but the function is pretty cool. And so they had different kinds. This one, and they had some like this polarized, like for riding bikes and filming, and for like in the water so you could see through. I thought those were pretty cool, but I thought let me just do a basic pair just to kind of see how they are. So what I like about these is that hands-free. So I can record just by pushing a little button here in the front. Like if I double press the front one, it's filming and then it's recording everything I'm looking at right now. And then I stop it by pushing the back button one time. It shuts off. I can hear the noise. I can also sync my music to it. So I can sit here and listen to music. That's my phone letting me know there's a new video. So I can also I can listen to music through these, which is kind of cool. I thought, let me show you how fun this is. Do you want me to show you my shell picture first? And then we'll go out. I gotta go get some shells. I took all the shells that I have, I'm done. Like I did the pictures I've done, and then I did the one by the front door. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm done with shells. So I took everything's making noise. So I thought I would take the remainder and I just dumped them. Greg put them around his plants outside.
Could you clarify what you mean by front door? And then I was like, for example, 1, are you describing something that happened at your front door?
That's so funny. Anyways, so they have like, you can play music by tapping on the touchpad. I'm gonna go through this real quick. You can adjust your volume on the side, which is kind of cool. And then it tells you that you can push to the next track music right here by pushing the side of it. So very cool features. Talk to the phone, basically like you talk to up to the glasses like you talk to your phone, which is pretty cool. So anyways, pick my shells. I'm done with shells. Like I emptied them and I put the rest outside. So let me show you what we got right now. Let me show you the clips of us hanging this up. Daddy carrying it. Look at, boys are carrying it. They're holding the wall. Stevens, they put the level on it. Watch out, Mixie. I just took the drill. They held it up there.
Honey, that was so stressful.
Drilled a hole in the wall.
It really wasn't.
It wasn't that bad. And now we're gonna put this big giant.
We did a whole transfer.
These are gonna go on the wall. That's gonna hold the shells.
Oh, yeah.
And then nobody sit under the shells for like a week or two. Make sure it doesn't fall.
These are concrete
Yes,
anchors.
that's what we're gonna use.
I had to buy a specific hammer drill just to mount this thing in
This right
in the
here.
house.
So crazy. But it's all of our walks on the beach,
Oh, yeah,
babe. It's gonna be so great.
The whole thing full of memories.
So
right there.
fun. Seems like what? There he is. Look at it. I love it.
Wait, I gotta move for a second.
Craig's making it nice and straight.
Honey, we gotta get like some razor.
I know. It's okay. It's one of those things I don't see it after a while. You see the line? Well, there's a line for the picture on there.
Yeah, because we're like.
Yeah, I love
let
it.
me see your tape measure again so I can get this one.
Greg's straight one. He's like, honey, that was way off in height. I'm like, I never even noticed it. So I'm thinking to paint those black.
I vote white.
Greg says white. I say black
Please.
because those are white. But I'm thinking black. So let us get your opinion.
I'm like no good judge.
Well, we have to replace this fan.
serious?
We're actually going to replace our whole ceilings fixtures here, and we're going to get a black one
Oh,
for the middle
yeah.
and do black
Two
insert.
in line, zip.
Yes.
And then we're gonna do recessed.
Lighting.
Strips of recess.
But have the black in there, and then like replace like that with the black. So we have black accent to match the table, to match the black here. This is kind of dark and black TV. So that's kind of the game plan.
Honey, congratulations.
Look at there's our shells, babe. Oh, so I got to glue.
Dude, you could hang on that thing.
You could look at Maxine. So I need to now come out here with the glue gun and put a big shell over there. I gotta go get one out of Greg's pile, and then I think I lost a shell. Glue it on there. Look at it and pull.
You know what might be kind of cool too?
Huh?
Would be like a good shell to cover this and
Yes.
then kind of taper it.
There you go.
Small ones or something to where it sort of.
I love it. I'm gonna have to go out to your pile and find them.
I know.
I gave him all.
I'm gonna go out. My mango tree's gonna just have a
He's
big
got them around his
hole
mango.
around
He's
it.
got around. I just dumped them all by his mango tree, so now I gotta pull all these off because I didn't bother to do that. So I'm gonna be sitting here pulling hot glue strands. That'll be a kid's chore for the next week. Pull, Mom. It's like the feathers in the couch. Pull the feathers in the couch for the next year. I love
I'd like
it.
show them from this angle.
It's like
what
off.
I love about it is that she piled them.
Oh, Greg's got the tap. Yeah, he likes the
She
tap.
gave it texture 3D.
Oh, I didn't
so
even
it looks like
plan
you're
that.
looking down on our shelf.
I didn't even
at the
plan
beach.
that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got. You can't. The camera doesn't do it good, but it varies by 3 or 4 inches
Right.
depending on how she built them.
Well, see what I love. Look, look at you. Walk into my house. Don't mind the mess everywhere. This is real life. You got your shells. This is probably one of my favorites right here.
Yeah,
Shells
me too.
here. And then you look, oh, there's our shells there. And if you look down here, you can find the big giant shells I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Keeping those. And then we got this one over here. These over here.
Starting to look good, baby.
So we're getting shells. So I'm thinking my next one is one over my stove. Then you guys can enjoy shells like I do every day.
No, we love them.
So it's all good. Okay, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Okay, so shell picture is super, super heavy. We have concrete walls in the bottom of the houses here in Florida, and so you had to bolt it in the wall. that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. We got some good bolts in there, but I got to cover it and hide it now. And then I also got to decide what to do for the sides. I'm, like I said, I'm changing it. I'm slow. I'm going to change a few things in here. So I'm doing a little bit of the black accent versus we've got silver fans. And so the silver, or what is that? Like the chrome, switching that over to the black. So we have a black door. I did the handles on here in black to do right there. And my table, we painted it with accented black versus the white. And then the TV obviously has black at it. We're gonna do fans in here, and then all the recessed lighting, we're gonna put black in there, and then the vents black, the light switch is black, just to have the black with the white, just for a little contrast. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take a long time to do, and I'm not in any hurry about time frame, but eventually we'll get there. So I need to decide if I wanna paint those black, which I'm thinking black. Greg was saying white, but I feel like you're gonna lose it. Like can you see for the windows of those have white on them, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure, but I think the black is gonna be what I need. So what I need to do right now is we need to go outside. I thought it'd be fun to wear the glasses outside, show you my outside through the lens of my glasses, and then we can get some shells off the ground. So I need to, a couple fell off, like random spots, and then I need to kind of cover the bolts up. So I figured I would just get shells and glue them on. You know what I mean? But that's all my shells. I love it. I love that. People are like, you're shell crazy. Nope, this is an endeavor that I enjoy doing here in Florida, something my husband and I enjoy doing. So we have a hobby that we enjoy doing together, which is a good thing. We never really had hobbies together besides having kids and having family. But, you know, he likes fly fishing, he likes different things, but shell hunting, we enjoy that together, which is very nice. And so it's just one thing that we like. So I have this here, one's in my kitchen, my front door, my office, hopefully over my stove eventually. I just gotta get more shells. So why don't I take my glasses here, and then we'll go, I got my hot glue gun heating up over here. Okay, so I will put them on. They look a little funky, but that's okay. They're a little bit bigger from, and then I punched 2 times here in the front. They're recording. Let me go outside and I'll go, you'll see what I'm seeing. Maxon's gonna be upset. Come on, Maxon, hurry. We gotta go get some more. I'm gonna need more shells, Amy, more shells. Greg will be like, honey, why is my tray so empty? I'm just kidding, it's not. He's got so many shells. But let's pick up a few more. That's the beautiful thing. They're out here forever, so you just get like some of these just to do down this side a little bit more. And I literally just throw these out here. So yay for shells around your trees. We'll see these kind of crazy out here today. Look at some of those. Oh, look at it. I already glued that on once. I'll do some big ones too. Blue. Oh, is that good? Probably these bigger ones would be nice. Oh, look at it. It's like looking for shells at the beach right in your own backyard. Sorry, honey. I had to. Get a couple more now that I know it's bolted to the wall. It's not going anywhere. It's all right. I always bring them back outside. Yeah, this helps your ground. Calcium, it's working good. Okay, is that good? All right, those are good. We'll leave the rest for Greg. Look at that giant. Oh, shit, let's take that. Okay. Let's go inside. Maxine, come on. Maxine! Max, come on. Let's go inside. Is Maxine going to come? She'll come in a minute. Let me turn the camera back on. So I just got turned. This is what you see. So again, they're a little, not aesthetic for me, but they also have this on here too, so I can shut it off. Nice. So now I can come to my phone and I go, let me see if I learned this here. And then it will import, I tried it, the next few video clips. Gonna make sense. She's like, let me in. So I thought it'd be cool for like, hey, hands-free kind of doing something, or if the kids, it'd be fun for the kids to film things, or like here, the viewpoint from Maddie when she's doing this, the viewpoint from Steve when he's doing this, and then also good for like when you're filming making food, because you can just look right at your food. So I thought it was a really good thing. So it's gonna import my pictures here. Let's see, 1 through 6, gonna take a minute here. My kids are on the internet. All right, well, that's important. Let me hot glue some shells on. Okay, there's 10,000 hairs from the hot glue that, like, eventually I'll come over here and pull them off, but that's not in my radar right now. So I'm thinking, oh, let's see, it's not coming off. Hold on. Gotta make sure it sticks. It's a lot different when they're standing up, so I think, and then maybe we'll just keep adding shells. And then when you make these, you obviously, I was making it sitting in there staring at it straight on, so now that I'm here, I can kind of look up and go, is there big holes anywhere? You know what I mean? So I think since they poke out on the sides, I need to get a couple more and do around the edges. Let me go back outside and get some more. Okay, it's taking me a minute. I feel like that's a lot better. Just getting, it's obviously not the whole frame, but I feel like I got enough on the side that kind of balances out on there. So this is good. I love this. It's got our sharp teeth in there. Oh, it's got our sharp teeth in there. All my little moonbeams. Like, look at all that. It's my favorite one, the orange one. Look how tiny and cute. I like it, but you do see the strands, the strings. We'll pull this all up eventually. Okay, so this is good. So I made, it was more from sitting on this angle. Is there any like open holes? Which I don't really see. There's one in my office. I think I saved this one shell. So let's take that upstairs and we'll I'll literally glue the one piece on. I'm not looking for a modeling career wearing these. They're definitely bigger than my face, but I thought my kids would have fun with these. So they literally just charge on here and they'll be great. Put them in your little glasses case. Is that up? They go in there all the way? Look at that. Fun. Oh. And I'll insert the clips obviously from what I was filming there. So not bad at all. Okay, let's see what else we gotta do today. Okay, what else do we want to do today? We wanted to grind our coffee. Remember I always said, oh, the girls have stuff in here. Let me put your light on here. It's empty. So I'm thinking, time to grind the coffee. So, let me like this. Because I bought this Banyan coffee. I found it where this is. It's down the street. It's literally right down the road from our house. So I'm thinking, ooh, let's read what they say. We love coffee, and that's what started this journey in 2014. Banyan coffee. People on the beach with an alligator. It's my kind of Florida. So let's put, I got it. They have both kinds. I didn't even look to see that these are beans or not. Ooh, that smells good. Let's pour this in here. I think we want a medium? Of course. Let's like a medium. Okay, and then it comes out of here. So I think I just put this down here and pushed it. Let's see. Is this what I did last time? I gotta turn it on and take it. Okay, well that took me 7 minutes trying to figure out how to use the grinder for one. And yeah, this works better. There's a button. I was thinking you had to push it. I think it just has to go in. So, okay, not bad. And I got a big mess going on over there. So sorry. All right, here's the mac and cheese. Look at this. Look at that. Nice on top deliciousness. Even the dairy-free one, you got cheese slices on it like Velveeta, but that's good. This is still cooking. Oh yeah, the fat. Nobody likes the fat, right? That will, I will drain that off and just let that cook. Sometimes I put ketchup on it. I probably put a little ketchup on it just for pizzazz, but that's it, people. I'm done. Wednesday, I gotta be done early. It's only 11:19, which is awesome. Liking my new schedule a little bit. We're getting up a little bit earlier and making my day because now I have to edit. Looks like the sun's coming out. I gotta edit today's video. Kids are gonna do chores. They got a little bit of school to do, and then we head out the door for church tonight. So I'll be finished and I can be done early, which will be nice, and then call it a day. So fun on the glasses. They're not too expensive. They would be a fun addition. You have to have a phone to hook them up to a device, so they do have to go to something. Can you do a tablet or something? Maybe, but you do have to go to something. So I just thought it'd be fun. I thought my kids have fun, or that random, like, we're out and I don't want to have to hold my phone, and we can use those. So just something different. So, all right, thank you for those. And what else? That's it. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow and we will do more live. It's baking day. We got muffins and energy bites tomorrow, and whatever food, if we got any, if we need to make some new food. So, all right, have a fantastic day. Oh, All right, have a fantastic day. I'll see ya. Bye.